Hey, reminder council to use your microphones this evening as we have Councillor Blanchard virtually. This is calling to order the special council meeting in the town of St. Andrews on Monday, September 9th at 6 p.m. We are at the WC O'Neill Arena Complex Council Chambers, which is open to the public. And at this time, if anyone has any questions this evening, shows up, they can ask so at the end of the meeting. Let's get in the recording of attendance. All members of council are here. As mentioned, Councillor Blanchard is virtual this evening. And I do want to recognize that we are on the unceded traditional territory of the Peskotomuhkati people. We just have the one item on the agenda. Could I have a mover to approve the agenda in this meeting as circulated? Got Councillor Neal and seconded by Councillor Heenan. I gave even Councillor Blanchard an extra look there. Disclosure of conflict of interest. Seeing none, there is no presentation. So let's just get right into the introduction, consideration, and passing of bylaws and motion. So before we do, this particular motion goes to Deputy Mayor Akaji, but there was an email circulated earlier today with some clarifying questions. I think we should probably answer those before we get into the motion, if that makes sense, Mr. Spear. So
it does, your worship. Did you want to take this into closed? So
I
it's
do
a matter of
take it
negotiations.
I want to take it into close. So what we'll do is we'll do a motion to close and we'll stop recording. And then we will come back out and then record the meeting. So I'll be looking for a motion to go to close. We got Councillor Bennett, seconded by Deputy Mayor Akaji. All in favor of going to closed session, please signify by saying aye. Aye. That is everybody. We are in closed session. We'll give a minute for Mr. Spear to shut down the recording and then we'll get going. All right. I'll be looking for a motion to come out of closed session. I've got Councillor Ware, seconded by Councillor Bennett. All in favor of coming out of closed session? Perfect. I'll go over to you, Deputy Mayor Akaji, for the motion.
Yep. Thank you, Your Worship and Council. So the reference number is FA 240931. You can hear me, Mark? Okay. It's a lease agreement between the town of St. Andrews and Island Quest Marine Whale and Wildlife Cruises. The background is this. The town of St. Andrews has negotiated a new 10-year lease for land rental space with Island Quest Marine Whale and Wildlife Cruises. The lease has a renewal option. Please see the attached document for a copy of the lease. If the council is satisfied with the lease, staff recommends that the council formally approve the lease agreement through motion. And so the action is this, the motion, that the council of the town of St. Andrews enter into a lease agreement with Island Quest Marine Whale and Wildlife Cruises. And I so move, Your Worship.
Thank you, seconder. Councillor Neal, discussion. Go ahead, Councillor Michelle.
Thank you, Your Worship. For the record, briefly, I'm very much opposed to this lease agreement. I firmly believe that a private business being accommodated on public property should have gone through a public RFP. Further, I believe that Market Square should be a public space for arts, culture, and commerce, and any buildings that exist there should at the very least host public restrooms and be town-owned. Thank you for recording my concerns in the minutes.
Thank you, Councillor Michelle. Any other member of council? All right, then I'll call the question. All in favor of approving this motion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Hold your hands up, please, very high so I can see them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And opposed? I just want to, for the record, I want to note that Councillor Heenan and Councillor Gumashell are opposed. So that is carried by a vote of 6 to 2. No, not 7 to 2. Yeah, there's 9 of us. 6 in the room, plus Councillor Blanchard. All right, council. So that wraps up the motions. There's no question period. Unless I'm wrong, I don't see any need to have for ourselves Councillor or Deputy Mayor's comments, but I will open it to be nice. Okay. Okay, so I'll be looking for a motion to adjourn. I've got Deputy Mayor Akaji, seconded by Councillor Gumashell. All in favor of adjourning, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed to adjourning? No one for adjourn. That's it for tonight.